Hello, this is Blue Star, Defender of Equestria. This is my next Comrack video. Oban Star Racers. So, let's just get out with it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start.
At the start of the All-West playoffs, Molly and I totally bombed. It took the coaching of superstar Rick Thunderbolt to put us back on track.
Yo!
And
nice.
we made it big time. After 4 races, we're now tied for second place with both Super Racer and Ica, right behind the Frogs. To win our ticket to Oban for the grand finals, all we have to do is stay on the top 3 for 2 more races. Easier said than done.
I was gonna say, is that all? Oh dear. Dear, oh dear. But it's good to see them coming together as a team. It's like hello, partner. Yo. Oh. It's like watching with that finger. Episode 11, Silent Like Spirit. It's a little rainy today.
Good luck, guys.
Bye, see you later. Good luck.
Hey. So, Molly, according to Rush's rule, is your ram's horn half empty or half full today?
Yo.
It's full. Definitely full to the brim.
All right, then. Let's get out there and kick some alien butt.
Charge.
You'd think I'd be more relaxed by now, but it's just the opposite. The higher we climb, the more I fear our fall.
Ouch. Talk about being a downer.
Dunway, you gotta admit, you're a real piece of work.
Ouch, I guess.
For the 5th round of the All-West playoffs, I call forth the Earth Team!
Yo.
Prince Ica, have you come to support the Earth Team too?
Oh.
I
Maybe?
don't make a habit of befriending opponents. It
Oh,
can
dear.
lead to disappointment.
Yeah. It's like, alright.
Challenged by Spirit, Ambassador of the Phils!
I was gonna say, what's he on about? But oh yeah, he lost the spirit before.
I guess our reputation is too much for him. He didn't even bother to show up.
Yeah, it's like, I wouldn't be so sure, Jordan. Oh dear. It's like, where is he? Oh.
Correction. I think Spirit forgot something. Like his Star Racer.
Yeah.
That face.
Dear. Yeah, difficult to forget a face like that, I guess. I don't know exactly what he's planning to do, but oh dear. This certainly is awkward.
Hey, Don, something bothering you?
Yeah, I would say so. My gosh, the tension is so thick you could cut it with a knife.
Okay. Guess he's walking. Fine by me, at least this will be painless.
Something tells me I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
What? What is that thing?
That's weird. Oh dear. Yeah, that's just weird and creepy.
Impossible. It can't be.
Everyone, please be seated. The finals of the first Interplanetary Championship will start in just a few minutes.
Oh, that's cool. It's like, hey, who let the kid run loose by herself? Ooh.
I'm counting on you, my darling.
Yo-ho.
But don't be careless out there.
Aw.
Remember, it's only a race.
Have you ever known me to be careless, honey?
Well, yes.
Well, yes.
Mommy! Please take me with you. I want to ride in your Star Racer.
Could this be foreshadowing? Or something? Aww.
I'd love to, Eva, but you know I can't, honey. Next time, it'll be just you and me.
Do you promise?
Promise.
Aww. Aw, how touching.
Would the two finalists please take their positions? Please give a warm welcome to our first finalist, Maya. She'll be defending Earth's colors against the champion of our alien neighbor.
Mommy's going to win, isn't she, Daddy?
Of course she is, Eva. You know Mommy's never lost a race.
Yeah.
We have the pleasure to have with us today, representing the Earth Coalition Authority, Governor McMillan. At his side, the leader of the clans, Umbata, and the Philsbur's son, Siru.
Yeah. Yeah, if I was a kid, I'd be scared of the alien too. Yeah, this feels familiar. Oh dear. Ouch. What's happening?
That ship. It's impossible.
What is it? Have you seen it before?
Yeah, you could say that.
Wicked creature.
It's time to get started.
No, no, no!
Uh-oh.
Spirit, you will not escape me this time, that's a promise!
Uh-oh. This could be trouble. And away we go once again.
Do you remember when I told you that I abandoned my wife and daughter after the crash of my first champion?
Yeah,
dear.
well, sure, Don, but I don't see the connection.
That champion was my wife. Her name was Maya.
Maya? She was one of the greatest star pilots ever. That winged ship. Of course. It was the alien she was racing the day of her crash. How could I have forgotten that ship?
Well, I guess it's been a while, but... Oh dear. Clearly Donway and Molly haven't forgotten. Oh dear.
Coward!
Molly!
What are you doing?
Down to 75%, sir.
Wait, I want you to race with caution. This alien is very dangerous.
Although I think she's more of a danger to herself
Molly,
right now.
What's going on up there? Just drive, preferably in a straight line. I'll
Yeah.
protect us.
We don't have a choice, Jordan. If we don't get him, he'll get us.
What are you talking about?
It's like, what are you... Yeah.
This creature is evil. We have to get rid of him. Trust me.
Take the shot, take the shot. Where did he go?
I don't have anything on my screens. Where is he?
Where did he go? Oh my gosh. Yikes. Oh my gosh.
He's on the reactor. Jordan, do something.
Forget it, Molly. I can't touch him from down here.
Oh dear.
Then I'll have to deal with you myself.
I don't like the sight of
I
Molly.
couldn't care less what happens to me.
What?
As long as you disappear once and for all.
No, don't do it, Molly.
Snap out of it! Pull up!
Molly! No!
Don't do it, Molly. What's out? For once, listen to Don Way. Gosh. They took heavy damage on that one. Ouch.
Why is she taking all these risks? I don't understand. It's as if he's taken possession of her.
Oh dear.
Molly, stop this!
Oh dear. Where are you
I
going?
need your help! Try to reach her! Jordan?
Jordan's been TKO'd.
Frankie, what data have you got on Molly's physical condition?
She appears okay, but her brain activity is off the chart. Oh, she's not just angry. She's gone completely off the deep end.
Oh dear.
Doesn't make any sense. What could she have against Spirit? Unless she feels somehow connected to Maya's crash.
Molly, I'm asking you for the last time! Come to your senses!
Could she be Donway's daughter?
Ah, congratulations for figuring it out.
Explain everything.
Yes. Where did he go?
For whatever your real name is, it's Rick. I'm calling you on the secure line. Stop hurting yourself. This is not what your mother Maya would have wanted.
My mother? What do you mean?
I know who you are. You're not alone in life. You have a father. I don't know, maybe you two can still find each other. Start again. Whatever. Just don't do this.
Yes, listen to Rick. Listen to Rick. Goody.
Rick,
Molly,
Uh-oh.
can you hear me?
Molly,
Answer me.
Molly, did you hear me? Oh no, they got Molly. No. Oh dear. Oh my gosh. Get away from me.
hear me, you murderer!
Oh dear. No. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Oh no! How will they survive that? My gosh. Jordan? Eva? Oh.
I did what I had to do.
Uh-oh. But how?
Molly, Jordan, abandon ship. Do you copy?
The signal is dead, sir.
It's like,
I
again.
called for the rescue team. They're on their way.
Unfortunately, there's not much of a ship to abandon.
Spirit, you can't have ruined my life twice.
Oh, poor Donway. Uh-oh. Nice.
You have won the race, Spirit. You have no reason to harm the girl.
It's like, stay away from her. It's like, what? What are you doing?
Here they come, Daddy! Oh, I can't see!
Okay, Eva, time for a piggyback. There. Is that better?
Yes, I can see her! She's winning! She's winning!
Ow. What are you doing to her? What? Commenting more on that later. Be interested to see what Spirit would be saying right now. But yeah. That was touching. Oh dear. Oh dear. The good news is she's still alive, but no.
Hey, Miss Way, you gave us quite a scare.
Yeah, you did. Oh my gosh. Did someone say something?
What happened to me?
Like, huh? Must have been imagining things. Oh dear.
May I come in?
Yeah, sure.
I guess I messed up.
Pretty much.
Where are we now?
The 5th round hasn't finished yet. We'll drop at least one place in the ranking.
I'm sorry.
That's not all, Molly.
What?
Maybe
The
there's
Whizzing
more.
Arrow 2, our only star racer, is a complete wreck now. Stan and Koji are out looking for parts, but who knows where they'll find them.
It was nice of you to trust me this time.
Whatever.
Whatever.
What happened out there anyway, Molly? You really freaked out. Do you know something about this weirdo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that I did. But I was wrong. Sorry.
Hey, why don't you get some rest? We still have one more race to go.
Oh, good. But it appears that there isn't a star racer for them to race it in, so, oh dear. Ooh.
You were right about fearing the fall.
What goes up?
You
Yeah.
okay?
A lot of memories came back today. Long forgotten memories that I thought, well, anyway. Watching Molly risk her life against Spirit today made me think of my own daughter.
Dawn Way, human after all. Who knew? Listen, there's nothing you can do about your daughter right now. But you could be nicer to Molly. We've been pushing her way too fast and too hard. She's just a kid.
I'm afraid I don't have a choice. As soon as she's back on her feet, we'll need to push her even harder.
I'm sorry to hear that. Do you really believe in this ultimate prize? What is it, anyway?
I'm under orders from the President not to discuss it.
Oh. We're like 1 billion light years from Earth, Dawn. Can you give me a hint? It could help the team. And maybe even me.
I'm afraid that they couldn't bear the weight of it. The ultimate prize is unlike anything you could ever imagine.
Really?
Try me.
Try me, Dunway. Come on.
The powers of the Avatar are absolutely limitless.
Oh.
He can offer the winner anything. Serving the galaxy on a silver tray, destroying worlds, even bringing back a loved one.
Mommy.
Yikes. And as always, thank you to you hardworking people for working so hard on the show. Yo. Wow. That was heavy. Oh my gosh. Yipes. Oh dear. Yow. Just wow. Certainly, things turned around very quickly. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh dear. Yeah, it's like I can't help but think it's like I don't think Maya would be very happy right now. Oh dear. Oh dear. But yet still. Oh dear. So that was Silent Like Spirit. Man, was it heavy, but it was just so touching too. You know, in some ways I feel really bad that I didn't say more, because it's like it would have been like I was like, yeah, like what was Spirit thinking, or what would he be saying, you know, if he could talk? But in some ways I don't know if it's necessary or not, because you know, he's obviously upset by this. I almost want to think is that he's doing this because it's like why is she doing this? Why is she going berserk? It's like none of the other racers are going this crazy trying to stop me. What gives? And he probably does care. He probably does care about her safety after seeing her racer get totally utterly destroyed the way that it did. And like I was like, how did they survive that? It's a good thing it's a cartoon. I guess. I don't know. But yeah. But anyway, it's like, wow. It's just like, you know, it's like, it's trying to understand why. And it's like, goes and finds out why. There's sort of like this mental telepathy and everything and stuff. And then gives Molly the other side of the story. And it's like, that scene was very interesting because it's like, you know, it just obviously it just simply shows Molly's that, you know what, it wasn't his fault, and you know there's another side of the story, and you know, and maybe the guy isn't as bad as you think he is and all that. Because yeah, I mean, Spirit's appearance at first is downright terrifying, especially to a young girl. It's like he doesn't have a mouth, he's just got these like wide eyes and everything, and it appears that he killed her mom, so obviously there's no reason for Molly to like or be anything but afraid of a Spirit and everything, and be obviously angry at him, to say the least. And wow, it's just but obviously Spirit does care, and I liked that scene with Maya. It's like, I should have remembered her name after all this time, but I don't. But yeah, it's like that was Molly's Eva's mom. And everything, and I've just been informed it's like it was voiced by Nicole Oliver, otherwise known as Princess Celestia in My Little Pony. Yo, there's something kind of cool about that. But anyway, it's like I think Maya knows she's in trouble. She knows her engine is leaking oil and is gonna explode. I almost want to think that she's waving him off. It's like, get away, get away, get away. It's like, it's like there's nothing I can do. Get away, or something. But it is like realizing that. Okay, it's like, see you next time or something, I don't know what to say after that. It's like, I'll and just like one final goodbye before she knows what's about to happen to her and everything or something like that. And I liked that. It's like, that, yeah, it's like, there was just like, again, that was just a shock to everyone. It just was. I mean, that was so shocking again. And I was just thinking that, it's like Resistance like Rush almost had to happen before this episode, because again, all the aliens up to this point have been outright hostile and have been trying to kill us, like Roar. It's like Roar was the first, after he lost, he basically came and tried to kill Molly and stuff, and beat her into a pulp or whatever. Rush was the first alien that was actually, well, with the exception of Ica as well. He was also the other alien, the ever first alien who was kind of on our side, who was not a bad guy, and that kind of laid sort of in a way the sort of the groundwork for this, where it's like, Spirit is not a bad guy. He may look like it, we may think he is, but he's not. It wasn't his fault. It was it was just a terrible accident and everything. And the thing that surprised, I've thought recently, I think the thing that surprises me about this, that's sort of a problem, is that how come they only know this now? Why didn't Spirit go to someone and tell them, or maybe do this telepathy thing with them and show what happened? It's like, why don't they know that this was an accident and that this wasn't like, that he intended this to happen? It's like, but, oh well. Maybe because they can't talk, he can't do that or something. I don't know. It's probably something like that. But even so, I sort of like this lesson that, our first, appearances can be, appearances and almost in a way intent can be deceiving, that sometimes you need to hear the other side of the story before you can know the full truth about what really happened. And of course, if Molly had known this, she wouldn't have tried to, well, kill Spirit and ultimately try to, kill herself almost in a way. It's like, she even says, like, I don't care what happens to me as long as I take out Spirit. Bummer. Oh dear. It's like, yeah, I did not enjoy seeing that side of Molly one little bit and everything. And yeah, it was one of the few times she should have listened to Dawn Way, and everything. So, oh my gosh, it's like Jordan was, once again, like in some episodes, was completely removed from the equation. He almost had to be. It's like even Dawn Way tries. It's like, hey Jordan, I need your help to reach her. It's like, Jordan? Oh no, Jordan's been knocked out. Oh, poor guy. Oh dear. It's like. Oh dear, because yeah, this has to be between Molly and Spirit and all that. So yeah, so he's not allowed to participate here, I guess. But wow, it's like that was rough. And of course, Rick figured it out. It's like Rick was able to figure it out. Yeah, oh, that was cool. That was really cool. It's like, good for you, Rick. Good for you. That was cool. But yeah, I mean, and it's like, that explains everything. He figures it out and everything, and that's cool. And I just think that's awesome. And he does actually at first convince Molly to back off. But unfortunately, when confronted with Spirit directly, it's like, unfortunately, all that went away. I do have to say, with Spirit right now, I'd be scared as heck of Spirit if that happened to me. It's like, get away, and everything. But yeah, I think, unfortunately, her true intentions or true feelings were unfortunately revealed at that moment. It's like, it's sort of like, it's not as easy as that, and everything. It's like, and even, but she thinks it's like, I did what I had to do, but, oh. But of course, sadly, she realized that she was wrong. And sadly, it injured her partner, utterly destroyed their Star Racer. The Arrow 2 is no more. It's a pile of wreckage. And again, it's like, I'm amazed that they survived that crash. It's just, my gosh. It's like, wow, it's like we're kind of in a situation now. It's like we don't have a Star Racer to fly with. Now what? Oh dear, this is bad. And of course, the other thing is that we've lost another race, and so we're in. So we've lost another race, and we don't have a Star Racer to race it. And everyone's injured and beaten up, and everything's bad. Everything has gone from great to terrible. Oh. But in a way, such as, the nature of racing, in a way, it's like you could be leading a race all day and then blow it just before you cross the finish line. That reminds me of a race I saw one time. It's a guy who's leading the race. It's like he's leading the guys for like 10, 20 seconds, and then he messes up, slams into the wall like a couple, like 20 feet away from the finish line, and everybody passes him. So unfortunately, yeah, and sadly, this is one of the times that Don Way was right. I almost want to think that should have been the subtitles, like Don Way was right, because he was right about the fall, and and everything is like and sadly he was right. It's like as I said in one episode, it's like overconfidence is the greatest enemy of any pilot, because it's when you're overconfident is when you make mistakes and everything. And although there was no confidence here, sort of a thing, it's like Molly's just angry. It's like, oh dear, but yeah, this was a very heavy episode. It was definitely a hard episode, but it was definitely a very worthwhile episode, and actually had a somewhat good lesson behind it. I don't think Oban Star Racers is, unlike MOP, is doing lessons or anything, but I think in some ways this one might have been, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, and it was very enlightening and interesting, and yeah, this is definitely a time the race was not. This was episode in the way was not cool. The race wasn't cool. It was hard. It was heavy. There's little to like about this episode, but it was very interesting, and it definitely gave us a lot to think about, and certainly is ratcheting up the tension a heck of a lot, because it's like we're doomed. It's like we are so doomed. It's like it's like. How can we race without the Arrow 2? Well, I guess, I guess we're just going to have to watch the next episode to find out. So, in some ways, I wish I had done better on this one, because this episode gave us a lot to think about. It was a hard episode, but it was a very good episode nonetheless, and it was very cool, and it was just cool. It was hard, but cool. Okay, I'm going to stop now. So anyway, it's like that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you for commenting, liking, and subscribing. And until next time, this is Blue Star. Stay strong and pony on. Blue Star out.